there's a Section 8 housing program for really low-income properties that specifically, those are usually for families that have maybe one parent and have children, and they're called Section 8 housing, okay? That is a government subsidized housing that individuals or governmental projects have for people that are making probably $15,000 or less, all right? As far as have I ever experienced a need for it? Not me personally, but in my business, yes, okay? So I would say that I've assisted individuals with the Section 8 housing, also from sellers' points and buyers' points, okay, and people that rent, all right? Also the USDA program, which is a program that has been put together to help the low income. It actually gives them 103% of the loan-to-value ratio. Okay, so if you're buying a home, saying for $50,000, they're going to give you 103%. So a lot of times that extra 3% assists with the down payment, and it's put on the backside of the mortgage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
My third question is, do you think it is a vital government role to assist in housing? Do you think it is an American right to have affordable housing?
I think it is an individual right, no matter where you are, that you have some place to live. Okay. Do I think it should be a dependence for the American taxpayer to provide that to the to individuals that are not making enough money? I don't think that the government should basically require other people to go ahead and pay for that. I think that there's enough programs and money that's out there that can subsidize some of the housing programs instead of having the American taxpayer pay basically 80 to 90% of their living expenses. Okay. So as far as what I'm saying, as far as is it an American right, I believe everybody has a right to go out and work hard, and whatever you produce, that you can go ahead and live in a standard at whatever you make. All right. So if you're making $10,000 a year, then you have to have a budget that fits for $10,000 a year. If you make $100,000 a year, then you can go ahead and afford what you need. All right. As far as people for assistance go, I think it is a blessing for those that use that, but are not, you know, they don't use it all the time. I don't think that the government should support an individual. Okay. I think it's okay to help them out initially for down payment of it, but I think that the individual should work and pay their own way.
Mm-hmm. My last but certainly not least question is, do you feel that the government has a responsibility to make sure housing is affordable to all Americans?
No. I do not. Okay? I think I answered it based on the previous question with the subsidized programs such as Section 8, okay, which is mostly rentals, all right? And then the HUD program such as 203B, which helps assist the individual to get into a home, and then the USDA, which gives them 103% loan value. Normal individuals must come down, say on a conventional loan, anywhere from 5 to 10% of the purchase price in order to buy that home. Low-income families, they're assisting in that down payment and then making the payment lower based on a lower interest rate and a longer amortization schedule. Do you know what an amortization schedule is? That is the time it takes when you purchase the house to the time that you pay it off. Okay? So if you take a 15-year loan, you've got to pay it off in 15 years. You take a 30-year loan, that is used to be the longest loan that you could get. Now they're going up to 40 years. Okay? So you have to really look at the individual, see how old they are, and will they ever pay that loan off? All right? So that's something that an individual has to decide for him or herself.
Mm-hmm. That concludes my video or my interview with family friend Bill Heineken.
Mm-hmm.